Let's go over Isaiah chapter 9, verse 6, a common passage Trinitarians love to use as they correlate this passage as a reference to Jesus, Yeshua, the Messiah. And they love to use it to defend the Trinity doctrine. But let's dissect this passage and see if it even fits the description of Yeshua the Messiah. In Isaiah 9:6 reads, "For a child is born to us, a son is given to us, and the government will be on his shoulders. His name will be called Wonderful Counselor, Mighty God, Everlasting Father, Prince of Peace." Let's start with the biggest red flag in this passage that debunks the Trinitarian perspective of Isaiah 9:6. And that is the title of Everlasting Father. Yeshua is never called the Everlasting Father anywhere in the Bible. As a matter of fact, this goes against the Trinitarian doctrine. Yeshua even says in Matthew chapter 23, verse 9, "Call no man on earth your father, for one is your Father, he who is in heaven." This point alone already is enough to destroy the perspective of the Trinitarians on this passage. But let's continue on with the other descriptions to dissect it a little more. Regarding Prince of Peace, Yeshua himself states in Matthew chapter 10, verse 34, "Don't think that I am come to send peace on earth. I didn't come to send peace, but a sword." I don't know about you, but that is not the words of somebody that is titled Prince of Peace. And by no means am I denying that Yeshua loves peace. Now, if Yeshua said, "I came to send peace on earth," that would be a different story. Another point regarding Prince of Peace, Melchizedek in Hebrews chapter 7, verse 2 is called the King of Peace instead of Prince of Peace. A king is greater than a prince. But we do not and we should not call Melchizedek or include him into this Trinity and say that he is God the Creator because Melchizedek is called the King of Peace. According to Trinitarian logic, Melchizedek might as well be called Mighty God and might as well be included in the Trinity. But it's blasphemy. Another description or title given in Isaiah 9:6 is Mighty God. From Genesis to Revelation, the Bible makes pointed distinctions between the identity of the Father and of Yeshua the Messiah. Yeshua said, "I am going to the Father, for the Father is greater than I." John 14:28. Even in the Semitic language, someone acting with the authority of God was called God. In the Hebrew, there is a singular God and a plural God, Elohim and Elohah. Also, in the original Hebrew text, there is no uppercase or lowercase letters, like there is in English. To us, a capital letter can determine the importance of a word. But who decided to capitalize specific words in the Bible and why? Now, regarding the title and the description of Wonderful Counselor in Isaiah 9:6, I don't have much to say on this, but nowhere in the New Testament is Jesus, Yeshua, called Wonderful Counselor. And again, it's one of those things where I'm not denying he's not, but he's just not called that in the New Testament. But like I said, Everlasting Father alone destroys and debunks the idea of the Trinitarians' concept of this passage. Aside from all of this, there are other people that believe that Isaiah chapter 9 verse 6 is referencing Hezekiah, who ruled at that time and was responsible for restoring the temple and the temple service. So as you can clearly see, the titles in Isaiah 9:6 does not fit the description of Yeshua. So for Trinitarians to use this passage to defend their Trinity doctrine is absolutely illogical.